Alright, I hope that did it. How are you folks doing? It is Thursday night and this is LiveDraw. This is LiveDraw. You already know who it is. It's your boy Young James and the Giant Peach, aka the Rap Game Master Splinter, aka the Human Pap Smear, aka the sixth letter of the alphabet because I keep it G, okay? God damn. If you're not already, get into the DJ plug room and we're gonna jump right into this shit like that, son. Okay. Thanks for showing up on a Thursday. I hope this is not inconvenient for you all. But tomorrow I'm gonna be going to see I'm gonna be seeing X-Men. Be watching X-Men with some friends. So yeah. What the fuck? This is the wrong file. Excuse me. Where is the right? This is the right file. Boom. What I love about this so far is, like, if you zoom out, it looks like those are real paintings, and I just photoshopped them in. Like, I pasted the original. Excuse me, the originals. But that is not the case. I hand drew each and every one of these. I saw a Van Gogh painting, painted this. Saw a Manet painting, painted that. And a Picasso that I saw it and painted this. From afar, it like blends in. Boom. Young Parakeet wants me to draw an exotic bird from an early stage of life. I will oblige. Let's see here. I will attempt to draw an immature bird. I had the weirdest dream when I was napping before I came on here. I dreamt that I was that my family was for some reason in my bedroom trying to look at files on my computer, but there was just porn everywhere. There were like porn thumbnails on my desktop, porn in every folder, just everywhere, and I just kept trying to hide it. It was kind of sad. I was scared. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know why, and I would try and delete it, and the files wouldn't go away. Nice, topical. $25, mama, braid your hair. Sit on that porch. What's going on, Shellac Soup ATL? Ah, so that's why you're here now. Shellac Soup says Thursday's actually more convenient for me. Okay. Kyle Bognar says, yeah, Shellac, welcome. Kyle says, hook me up with some advice for being an artist. Also, draw a gorilla eating a banana. Come on, guys. I'm trying to get some other shit done. But. Alright, let me. A gorilla eating a banana. $25 for my braid Joe hair. They don't have eyebrows, do they? It's just sort of like this. D-Respect also does a pretty good Danny Brown impression. If you guys don't know about the Double D's, I think you guys all know already, but it's a podcast that D-Respect and I do. If you want to look at it, you go to D.Podcast. That's the channel. Oh, right. Kyle wants advice for being an artist. This is tough. Because, I mean, the reality is, I don't know what makes you an artist. And I don't know... Here's the trap. The trap that it's easy to fall into is... I don't know how old you are, but like it seems like the median age of guys on this channel who frequent this channel are like maybe 18 to about 23, something like that. So if you fall in that category, you're a young artist. I'm a young artist right now. I'm just now starting to figure out what my lane is. But you're probably in this phase where you're doing a lot of imitating. And you can stop me if I'm wrong, but you're doing a lot of imitating. You see all these artists that you love, so you're trying to be Van Gogh, you're trying to be Picasso. You just keep copying these guys and copying, which is healthy. But at some point, you need to decide, or you should hopefully figure out what it is that you do differently that no one else can do. Once you figure out that thing, the cool part about it is you're gonna really love what you do, and you won't need any advice because you will make up you will make up your own path. Oh God, what am I? Yeah, man. But your goal should be, I mean, if you're still in the copying phase, keep going, but pay a lot of attention to your processes. Like, do you like music? Do you like painting? Why do you like this specific type of painting? Just find what you like and keep pushing it. And at some point, though, you're going to have to start experimenting. You're going to have to start doing shit that scares you, that's a little weird, that you don't think other people are going to understand. If you have ideas for stuff that you think other people aren't going to vibe with, that is the shit you got to make. Because that's basically what DSC was. I haven't really talked about this, but I was coming out of probably the weirdest, like, emotionally depressing, weird mental state of my life when I came up with the idea of DSC. Like, everything just... I'd been going through a lot of, like, confusion about what kind of artist I was, or, like, where I fit in. Because I was just going through that imitating phase, like I was telling you about. And it just clicked with me. It was like, I like talking, I like drawing. Let me mash it up together somehow. Let me do all of it at once. And it evolved into this thing. It's still evolving, but I know that this is my sort of my lane. I hope that helped you out somehow. Israel Lopez says, "What's up? What are some podcasts that you would recommend?" What's going on, Braveheart guy? Welcome. Joe Rogan podcast, of course. Joe Rogan Experience. There's so many, man. Oh God, there's so many good ones. Also, I'll tell you the ones that I listen to the most. Joe Rogan podcast. Let me type these out. How do you spell recommend? Do we spell it right? Okay, 1C, you're right. Joe Rogan Experience, the Beige Phillip show, which is sort of it's a dating site. Fuck dating. It's a podcast about like sex and relationships, and it's mainly for men. It's sort of advice about how to be a better man, sort of how to understand women and how they think the way they do and why. Cracked Up, Standup Labs, New York. What else do I like? DVDASA. That's a really good one. DVDASA. Beige Phillip show, Cracked Up, DuBl you should listen to. There's so many good ones, man. Improv for Humans is really good, but I haven't listened to enough of it. I can't give you a full recommendation, but that one is really funny. Most podcasts are great. Yeah, alright. So I just did that. Hit refresh, and there's a list of it. Mean Mugga. Wow, you came in early today. You had a good turnout so far. Kyle Bognar says, have you listened to the Duncan Trussell Family Hour with Ron Reeg Jr.? I have not. The Duncan Trussell Family Hour. Let me type that one in. I like that one a lot too. Oh, I like Juan Epstein. Mean Mugga, can you give these guys some art advice? As a creative guy who's successful. Yeah, Kyle, I haven't listened to that one yet. Fetching Our Edison, what's going on, man? He says if you do music, a good tip is always to be ready to beatbox a beat or rhythm that you have in your head, even if you're in public. You'll feel embarrassed at first, but in the long run, it'll help out a lot. HPK, what's up, man? Hodge Twins, do they have a podcast now? Man, we got a really strong turnout, man. What's up with Thursdays? I have not listened to the new Roots album. I'm not a big Roots fan. I don't know much about them, really. The Corey and Martin Show is my favorite podcast, says Mean Mugga. Corey and Martin. I don't know who these fucks are, but I'm gonna go listen to them. And I'm gonna try and talk to them. That's my life now. If I hear anyone's name who sounds interesting, I scheme of ways that I could get into contact with them. Israel Lopez asks, what is my origin story? I mean, I was born, and I guess maybe you want to hear a little more about my how I started drawing. My brother was always better at drawing than I was when I was a kid. I want to say maybe I was 5. I distinctly remember he loved Komodo dragons. So he would draw Komodo dragons and like the Red Ranger from like Power Rangers. He liked the Green Ranger, I liked the Red Ranger. So he would draw the Green Ranger and he would draw Komodo dragons, and he made up a superhero called Komodo Man. And I remember that I wanted to draw better than him. I just wanted to, like, I liked that he was drawing and stuff. And the funny thing is, like, I just kept on drawing and like, and throughout when I was in like the third or fourth grade, I was still doodling like more than the other kids. I would say that that's one consistent thing about me throughout my life is like I was always drawing in school more than the other kids were. So like I don't know that I was naturally talented, but there was somehow like I had this desire to express myself that way. It never really left me. In the fourth, fifth, sixth grade, I was doing these stick figure comics of like me and my friends, and it was like a Men in Black themed comic where we were like special agents and we would fight aliens and kill them and stuff. We all had different powers, and I think if there was one defining moment where I realized like I can draw. Like I never thought I can draw until it was the seventh grade. It was the seventh grade, and I had been copying Pokemon and stuff like that, Digimon, drawing little stuff, and one day I just sat down on my bed and I started jerking it. There was this I think it was Game Pro magazine, maybe. It's not around anymore, but it was Game Pro magazine. On the back of it, it was a Resident Evil Code Veronica ad. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can find it. Yep, that's it. Alright, it was this image. This image that was on the back of this Game Pro magazine, and I copied it. So I held the magazine to the side of the page, and I just looked at the drawing, looked at the image, started drawing it, looked at the image, I was drawing it. Right now it looks like shit if I look back at it, but at the time I was like, I can't believe I did this. This is fucking awesome, man. I have skill. I signed it, and I was like, man, I can do something with this. So from then on, I did all the Metal Gear Solid characters. I was just copying all the time. Let me see if I can find. Maybe I can find this image for you guys. Fuck. It's probably buried in here somewhere. I have some folder in here that has a lot of my old drawings anyway. So I can show you guys what crap I came from. Nope. This isn't looking good. Yeah, I don't see it. Ooh, the strokes. Kyle says, Dom, you're a fucking pimp. Did you go to college for art at all? Could you draw what you think a soul looks like? I don't believe in souls, but you know. Oh, my bad, Mugga. My bad. Oh, my balls hurt. What's going on, Ab-Zero? Yeah, I found it, dude. But I don't have the actual image. Fuck. You know what? Let me look through here a little bit. I really hope porn doesn't come up here. Oh, phew. I lucked out. This is some webcam girl I probably drew. Not webcam like a porn girl, but like I used to go to internet chat rooms and like, you know, I would what do you call it? Impress girls by drawing them. It still works. If you guys want some tips. Wink. This is really dangerous. I don't know what images are gonna come up with like when I click on here. Please don't be porn. Ugh. Wink. I really want to show you guys this. I I'm gonna go to my external hard drive, see if I can find it. Mugga says my girlfriend hated that I said I don't believe in souls. She was all, "You don't think I have a soul?" That's that woman trickery. She turned it back to herself and made you try and feel bad. What the fuck, man? It's like, it's not about you. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Now you have to backtrack. Like, I like you. Alright, where did I leave off? What was I saying? Okay, so... Yeah, Kyle, I'm gonna get to your question. Maybe I'll doodle a soul here, for even though I don't believe in them. Israel, yes. I believe in multiple universes, even though I can't prove it. I don't know. Yeah, so I was drawing a lot, and, oh, nice. My external hard drive came up. Hold on, you guys. You guys are in for a fucking treat right now. These are some of the... Those are mine. Yeah, these are some of my doodles from high school. I did these comics about this character from Inuyasha. Look at these kids they're fucking. Look at that! It's so embarrassing. Oh shit. So I made these comics because there was this girl I had a crush on, and I made these comics so I could sort of like breach the topic of like sex with her. Oh god, this is awful. Look at he's like looking at her tits. This is so stupid. Fuck. You like squeeze some girl's ass. This is horrible. Oh fuck. It's embarrassing. Alright, let me see. What can I find? What can I find? This is something I drew when I think I was a freshman or a sophomore in college. It's really interesting because I'm looking at some of these drawings, and I see all of these like origins of like how I draw now. It's like these little baby stages of where I am now. Like the color usage, I wasn't really good at. This is the main character of a comic I used to draw way back. Okay. I gotta stay focused. I know it's in here somewhere. Portfolio. Some shitty drawings from when I was, I think I was a freshman in college when I drew these. All these white chicks. I was really proud of this when I drew it, even though I copied this Just pretty much out of a comic book. This part I made up all of this. Again, this is from my webcomic from way back. Israel, yeah, technically, yeah, I did. How embarrassing, man. I was such a fucking noob. I'm obsessed right now with finding my old shit. Where is it? Where would I put it? That is the question. Where would I put them? Is this it? I have a Drake album in one of these old backups. Okay, I'll give this like 2 more minutes. If I can't find my old shit, I'll just say forget it. I know it's here. That's what kills me. Wish I could show you guys. There's this weird demon chick I drew in I think I was a sophomore or junior in college. This is when I was just starting to figure out like how to draw people better, I think. Oh, I found it. I think I got him. Yes! This is the really old shit. Now this is way the fuck back. I don't see the Resident Evil one here. But, yeah, this is the old shit. Now this one was probably done around, close to when I did the Resident Evil one, like give or take a year. So this is like the level of drawing I was at when I was thinking, when I was sort of figuring out that I could draw and everything, stuff like that. This one, I think I was a freshman in high school. (2003). lined paper. This is a manga I was working on. This is so embarrassing. Look at this. Look how in 2003 I would use this little smiley face, like, oh, the tear, the sweat drop anime. Oh God. Yuck. Look at his cross belts. Jesus Christ. Lord. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. So this is really close to when I did the, wow, September 11th. Probably did this around. This is close to when I did the Resident Evil thing. So I would copy drawings and I'd be like, yeah, like I'm good at this shit. I can do that. So to continue the question, Kyle, or the answer to the question, I was when I left high school, I was thinking to myself, I wanna just be an art major so I can try and draw comics or something. I don't know. I loved comic books and all that stuff. And in high school, I mean, in college, I think I went through more of a copying phase, but I don't know. I noticed that there were things that I liked doing. Like I really liked drawing in sketchbooks. I liked layering. And I learned a lot of the theories behind artists and how they work. A lot of the artists that came before me, stuff like that. Learning about them really helped me learn my shit. I think after college, it was about 1 or 2 years of more copying phase and being self-conscious because I don't draw as well as a lot of people I admire. I guess that's why I admire them. Yeah, and when I came up with DSC, I think it was a huge turning point for me where I was like, I'm doing something a lot of people are not doing or are not even capable of doing, and this means that I've sort of found my niche. So yeah, it took me like 15 minutes to answer one question. Kyle, the answer to your first question is yes, but it's not really for me. I don't. I have a really low tolerance for everything, and I'm crazy enough as it is. Like I shouldn't be. So I don't do that sort of thing anymore. I was born in New York. I grew up in Maryland. Can you draw Bob Ross painting Inuyasha porn? Israel Lopez says, with the Batman versus Superman movie coming out, what's a crossover movie that you would like to see? It could be anything from comic books, anime, other movies, blah blah blah. Crossover movie. Maybe like some Stephen King books or something. Crossovers. He did this long series where it crossed over to a lot of his other work. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one some more. Alright, back to this shit. Oh shit. Oh shite. What am I doing? Yeah, this is I'm making a commercial for this website called Network Awesome, and it's gonna be 15 seconds long, and yeah, it's animated, and this is the background of the first shot. I may have it done next week or something. I'm scheming of ways to make money, because I want to quit my day job and do this shit full time. And if I can do this full time, you guys will get interviews, drawing videos, like 4 a week. Maybe, I don't know about 5, but maybe 4 a week. Yes. We got some lag on the thing, the comments. Is this lagging really bad for you guys? Maybe I should look at this in Firefox. Firefox? Petrigratis, what the fuck is this? Yeah, you guys, I can't even see your comments at this point. It's my fault. I shouldn't have, I tried to play around with the encoding settings to, cut down on lag, but looks like it didn't work. I learned my lesson. Oh shit, apparently you guys can't even hear me in the room. It's so weird. Yeah, alright, next time I'm gonna make sure these settings aren't all fucked up. Shellac Soup asks, what did I think of Fantano's recent 10 out of 10 score for Swans, new Swans album? I can't really agree or disagree with it because I don't know much about Swans. I'm learning about them. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool that he gave out. I like that he's stingy with his 10s. Okay, so you guys can hear me now. I can see you now. Please continue with your questions and stuff. This new Wolfenstein looks pretty good. Zach asks, welcome by the way. What's your favorite Metal Gear game? It's between Sons of Liberty and Snake Eater, but it's probably Snake Eater. That game is so good. So amazing. I love it. Yeah, but I love Sons of Liberty. I haven't even played Ground Zeroes or the Phantom Pain or whatever the fuck it's called. 4 is really good too. I never beat it though. I always say Metal Gear is a crazy video game franchise because the amount of shit they get away with in that they've gotten away with as far as writing, like crazy writing, insane like storylines that don't make any sense. It jumps the shark constantly. It breaks the fourth wall, but the gameplay and like the presentation is so good that you put up with like the stupidest stuff. Like any other game that did what Metal Gear does, like we wouldn't put up with it. Like Metal Gear's the only game that could get away with that sort of thing. It like tries to be serious, but it's like funny all at the same time. Like flips back and forth. Fetching Our Edison says, my question for Double D's is going to be a hard-hitting one. Hope you're ready. I hope you're not just saying that and you're going to send us a link to your fan fiction or something. You could ask us anything. Anything you want. I know you're gonna send us fan fiction. Actually, I'm sure of it now. I'm challenging you to not send fan fiction. If you're gonna do that, at least send a serious question and then your fan fiction. Israel recommends the podcast DeSeuss and Miro. I don't know what that is. I'll take a look at that one. Which one of y'all is the ugliest motherfucker? HPK wants to know from you guys, what do you think of the the new Roots album? Like I said before, I didn't listen to it. I'm not really a fan of that band. There we go. I can officially export this into Flash now. So how am I gonna do that? I'm gonna save this as a PNG. Kyle says, if someone gave you $1 million for a project, what would you do? I would quit my day job tomorrow. I would do DSC full time, like hardcore. But I would do it like, I would hire a cameraman and I would fly to some place I'd never been to, like Iceland, and I would have him follow me around with a camera where I just draw the whole country, and he has the camera on me most of the time. I'm just drawing, talking to people, drawing portraits of people. All the while, I'll do Dom Diggs. I do double D's the whole time. Shit, I guess D-Respect could come along too if he wanted to. But yeah, we could do podcasts and hold hands. Yeah, but basically just DSC stuff. Right now I'm doing exactly what I'd be doing if I were a millionaire. Except maybe I'd be in France or something like that. if I had my way. In Paris, looking at those Parisian girls. Yeah, Jacob, you gotta try out Metal Gear, man. What would you do with $1 million, Kyle? What project? Shimon. 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 Damn, this Michael Jackson song sounds good. Am I Lil B? Yeah, sure. Whatever. Fetching Edison's at you had the creepiest questions. Jesus Christ. If Bob Ross tried to diddle you, how would you react? It depends on how old I am. If I was younger than 18, he's going to prison, so I don't know. As an adult, yeah, I wouldn't. Come here, give me that little pee-pee. Let me see. Sasha K, what's up? You're a new one. I've never seen you before. In here. Sasha K has a YouTube channel. It's a budding channel. She's got 88 views. I wish you the best of luck. And an excellent question from Sasha K. How do you contact the artists you interview? Are you friends with most of them, or you just email them? That is an awesome question. I am not friends with most of them. I just emailed them cold. I'll show you my process. Okay, so let me give you give me a celebrity. Give me a celebrity or someone who's not that. I need someone who's not that famous. And I'll show you my process of trying to get them. Kyle said I'll go to Varanasi, India, and travel there and try and drown myself in the culture and art. Then I go to Italy and learn from the old masters about anatomy. Then I go to Peru and take ayahuasca. All right, Kyle. All right. Yeah, push yourself with that art shit, man. Wow, damn, Sasha, you just found me. Cool. Shmown. Duncan Trussell. Okay. Good, very good response, because I already contacted him and he didn't say anything back to me. The thing about Duncan Trussell is I interviewed someone he knows, so I know I have more leverage. There's a method to this, but I would go Duncan Trussell. Here's how I would do it. This is how I did it before. Mind you, before I go to this and show you my process, I get rejected 80 to 90% of the time. The people you see me interview are the 10% that were willing to talk to me. So I am best friends with failure and rejection. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I go to Duncan's site. I look for the about page or the contact page, which is right here. I hit contact, and here it is. I go Dominic Ravron, my email, butts@butts.com, and then I've sent this out so many times. I just, hey, my name is Dominic. Oh, I address his name. Hey, Duncan. My name's Dominic. Blah blah blah. I'm an artist. I have a website. I have a page called Dom Sketchcast. I give them examples of people I've interviewed, and with him, I would say I interviewed Chris Ryan, who you know. I interviewed comedians. Blah blah. Every time I oh shit, he had on this girl. Wow. Jesus. I gotta listen to this podcast more. Chris Ryan, right there. I've talked to him. He's been on my show, so I have leverage. Maybe someday I'll get to talk to Duncan. But yeah, that's my process. Sasha, Richard Hogg. Okay, that's a good example because I've never seen this guy before. There are a lot of people who can't be reached, and they don't want to be reached. So the first thing I would do if I'm referred to someone, I look through their art and I see if I'm interested in it, if I like it, because I don't like pretending like I like someone's shit when I don't. And I do like his stuff. It's pretty interesting. So I go to his site. And I just, yeah, this is where I browse around. I absorb as much as I can, see what he does. And he has an about page. I'll read that first. Try and get a feel for what he does. I'll go to his Twitter to see how many followers he has. Because if there's a person who has like a few followers in any given platform, I probably really want to talk to them. I don't really care about what I can exposure and all that. Anyway, I hit contact, and there you go. This is email. That's how I would contact Richard Hogg. So Sasha, if you want to do that, just email him. It's a good idea to email people anyway. People you admire, just go ahead and send them a mail. You never know what'll happen. Ashantiana, what's up? Yeah, I forgot. The What the Fuck podcast with Marc Maron is great. It's a good one. HPK says, do one with Y folder Josh. What the fuck is that? We folder Josh? He talks about Nintendo. I'm not much of a Nintendo fanboy. I mean, I like to at least be interested in this stuff that I'm going to talk to people about. You'll notice I don't have many Let's Players on my channel. I don't really know what I would talk to them about. When is Sasha Grey going to be on? Maybe in 5 years, if you guys are able to support me enough and get my name out there and shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I honestly admire her. Obviously, because I think she's really attractive, but like artistically, like the weird stuff she does or is doing, like now that she's done with porn and everything, very weird stuff. Her and Stoya are kind of similar. Yeah, Sasha, stick around. Everyone's nice here, except for fetching our Edisons. He's a pervert. Yeah, on this channel, I talk a lot about art and music and stuff that I like. But yeah, 80 to 90%. And I will say this to all of you who are pursuing anything creative. You're going to get destroyed. People are going to stomp your dreams in. Not explicitly, but like they're going to assume that you're worthless. They're going to ignore you when you ask for advice. They're going to not reply to your emails. They're going to tell you they're not interested constantly. Especially when you're just starting out and you're not doing anything crazy that's like that. You're still trying to find your voice basically and find your confidence. So my best advice is to like, you have to learn to be confident and learn how to take rejection. You gotta learn how to take a punch to the face, because you're gonna get hit a lot. Like, I don't even perceive rejection. Like when someone doesn't reply to my email, all I think to myself is at least, like, my goal was to message them. And if they message me back, that's awesome. But like, you know, you really do have to fight rejection in this game. Ashantiana says, "Hey Dom, did you send me the Justin Bieber comic because I'm a girl?" No. What happened was it wasn't customized at all. The boxes I sent out. I sent that because I had a bunch of shit on my bed, and I was like, I laid out a bunch of items that I wanted to send out, a bunch of crap, and I was like, okay, oh, the one thing I customized for you was the book that I gave you, Parker. Yeah, that's the only thing, and I don't even know if you like comic books, so whatever. Yeah, but I grabbed items at random and just shoved them into pouches and sent them out. Israel wants to plug his blog, which is supremebrownie.blogspot.com. Let's go there and judge him. Oh, cool. Israel does reviews. All caps? What is up with this? supremebrownie.blogspot.com. Why do you write in all caps, dude? This is hurting my eyeball. Who is id Labs? id Labs. Alright, I'm going to go on for about 10 or 15 more minutes because there was a lot of lag earlier. A lot of lag. Alright, Ashantiana, then I guessed correctly, and Parker is a really good book that I haven't read in a long time, so... Alright, so before I start drawing again, I'll give you guys an announcement. I have 2 big interviews coming up. Tomorrow, I'm putting up an interview I did with Brother, which is a pair of directors who did... This is pretty surreal. They did music videos for Klaxons, Foster the People, Miley Cyrus. Yes, they did this video for Miley Cyrus. When she was singing Wrecking Ball in the American Music Awards, that cat in the background, they did that shit. This means I am 1 step removed from Miley Cyrus. Yes. Also, Miss Mister, who else? I.O., Iggy Azalea. They did the music video for Iggy Azalea in India. The music video for Bounce. Again, this means I am 1 step removed from Iggy Azalea. I just want to smell her. Taku. Doldrums. I don't know who these guys are. A lot of people. Yeah, these guys are... They're these two kids from New York. They're both like 21 years old. They're very... they've accomplished so much. It's honestly, it's kind of intimidating. It's fucking crazy. They're very skilled. Anyway, that interview is coming up tomorrow. Monday, I'm putting up an interview with this guy who he writes for Charlemagne and Friends on MTV. Very funny comedian. He has a podcast called Cracked Up. Who do I have lined up for the future? Bunch of artists. I'm trying to get more women on the show, but the thing is, like, most of the people I send emails out to are men, but it's like the rate, so it's like there are less women I emailed, and just by virtue of what I was mentioning earlier, I get rejected all the time. So it's like there are less chances for me to have women on the show. But fuck, I gotta do something about that. Kyle says I need that poster. I'm working on it. Shit. Yeah, Forming is a really good comic. Is that how you found me, through the Jesse Moynihan video interview? Sasha says, yes, it is fucking terrifying, but I've never seen an artist who is universally praised, so I guess everyone would get used to rejection eventually. What are you painting, by the way? I am painting... I'm working on a commercial for a website called networkawesome.com. Networkawesome.com. A 15-second commercial for them. So I was painting this background all day today, and now I'm gonna do the animation portion. Fetching or Edison's.tumblr.com. HPK, yeah, the poster will be done maybe next week or something. I'm having a lot of trouble with price, because it's really annoying. Like, Society 6 wants, let's say, like, they want, if you get the small poster, which is like 7x9, you'll be paying a baseline of $20. If you pay that $20, they print it and ship it to you. I get no money. So if I want to get $10 out of that, you'll be paying $30, and they'll ship it out to you. But it's kind of, I think I'm just gonna just take it, because I don't, they do all the printing and shipping, which I want nothing to do with. So for now, it's a fair price for me, and I guess you get to have the poster. I gotta think less about profit for now, maybe. Yeah. Israel says, would you consider doing any follow-up interviews with previous guests? Yeah, absolutely. Israel, this is dumb, dude. Dumb. Okay, we're coming up towards the end. Towards the end. Ashantiana, what drawing did I send you? The green one. I don't even remember. Green drawing. Shit. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, it's a woman with like these orange like hands coming out. Yeah, I remember. Alright, y'all. This has been a good episode. HBK asked how much does printing a poster typically cost? I don't know. Probably like it would probably be like 5, maybe 6, including paper and ink. I don't know. Shit costs a lot, especially if you're not doing it in bulk. So I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna head out next week. We'll get back on the Friday schedule. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, do that shit already. All of my links are in the show notes. Listen to Double D's, be good, wear condoms this weekend. Don't do anything illegal. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Thanks for coming out.